My name is Jessica Lynn, and this is a series of happiness tips as part of a multi-sensory, multimedia art installation called the Serenity Experience in Riverside. It's a collaboration with the Riverside BIA, and it's part of Artworks TO and the Year of Public Art here in Toronto. So I'm super excited to be part of this project and also to be sharing these happiness tips. I think right now every little bit we do counts and can be helpful. So today I have some very easy ones since this is day one of the tips. And the first thing we're gonna do, almost sounds too easy, we're gonna take a couple of deep breaths together and I'll explain why, but indulge me if you will and shake it out. I don't know if you've ever been live, but it can be nerve-wracking. Anyway, take a deep breath in, everybody all together. And let it out. In. Let it all out. I find it's helpful to exhale through the mouth and really just picture all the stress leaving, whatever anxiety or worries, this tension that you're holding all here. Now, why together, you might ask? This is something I love, and it has to do with connecting. I read in this book by Robert, he's put his name on a slant, to be fair to me. I can't pronounce his last name because it's on a slant, is what I'm going to say, but look it up. Persuasion is the name of the book. I read this a little while ago and it's super interesting. On page 192, he talks about acting together and how acting together helps form bonds. And it doesn't need to be singing in a choir together right now, even though that helps form bonds. It can be as simple as breathing together with intent. And the reason I mention this is because I think a lot of people are hopping from one thing to the next virtually, Zoom meetings, that kind of thing. And if you feel comfortable, maybe you can even suggest this to the group you're meeting with, is that once you gather, you all just take a second to take a couple of deep breaths together, and it helps you ground. It centers you in where you are now rather than where you were 30 seconds ago, which could have been a totally different meeting. And it helps kind of bring you together and just arrive together and move forward as a team. And if you're not in Zoom meetings, that's awesome, congratulations. But it's also something you can do with your family. If you've got kids and things are feeling a little bit crazy, you can take a moment and take a couple breaths together and just sort of come back together. Anyway, that's not even the tip for today. That's just something I thought I would share because I love it. Today, we have a very, very simple tip because it's the first one. And my suggestion is that the world can be a much happier place if we all take a minute to remember to smile at strangers. Now, I know this is hard right now because we're all wearing masks when we're out in public and or we don't see a lot of strangers in our day. But I think that it's maybe extra important because we don't see a lot of other people, that whenever you do have to go out, if you're at the grocery store or whatever, maybe you can walk to work if you're lucky, and you pass a couple people on the way. Now, the trick is when you're wearing a mask, you have to make a bit of extra effort. Just that little kind of lifting of the corners of your mouth isn't going to do it. So you have to actually make sure that that smile reaches your eyes. And this is nice for the kids who are living through this pandemic as well, because it's important for them to see, and for their emotional development and everything, it's important for them to see other people's faces other than just their parents and to learn to read emotion from them. So I think if you can make sure that those emotions make it all the way to your eyes, then that's helpful. So I'm going to suggest that I'm going to put my mask on. We're going to practice this together. You can either practice in front of your mirror, you can practice with someone in your house if you have someone in your house with you, or you can just practice with total strangers. They won't all smile back at you, by the way, but that's okay. They might smile like 3 steps after they're past you and you don't know about it, or you just might have made them happy and you don't know about it, and that's totally fine too. So if you have a mask, grab it. We're gonna practice. And let's see. And I'm sort of, Zoe, are you up for joining me? My friend Zoe's watching here. We'll see if she feels like joining, because it's easier to smile when you have someone to smile at rather than just your own face. We'll see. She's here. Are you gonna jump in? Here we go. I've got Kim joining. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. This is the joy of life. Hold on. There. Hey. So, here's my friend Zoe. We've got our masks. We're ready. All right. So let's see. No smile. Let's see what let's try to do that.
That's the hard part of like, okay.
No smile.
There.
And then go for it. See? You can totally see a smile in your eyes. So yes. I think this is, okay, let's do it again, just in case anyone missed it. No smile.
Okay, no smile.
Regular, standing in line at the grocery store. Sorry. Can't stop. So, okay, ready. Calm.
Very serious.
Yeah. And smile. Awesome. Thank you so much.
I had a feeling that the not smiling part would be difficult.
Yes. It's easier when it's a friend, right? Okay. So, thank you so much. It's as simple as that. I'm going to send you guys out into the world to, when you have to go out, like to the grocery store, to smile at strangers. Or you can smile at them out your window if you want. While you're sitting in the car at the stoplight, smile at the person next to you. And one more bonus. This is another super simple one, and it's silly. And that's okay. Silly's okay for especially happiness. I'm going to suggest that we all give ourselves a big hug. You can do it like this, a nice squeeze. And you can hold it for a couple seconds. There you go. You can repeat that as often as you like. And it actually, you might feel foolish, but it does also feel pretty good. And it gives a nice stretch to that part in between your shoulder blades, which according to my yoga teacher is very good. So that's it for today, you guys. Super simple. I'm going to see you again on Monday. This is part of a bigger project, the Serenity Experience in Riverside, which we have gone to great lengths to make entirely virtually accessible. So it's on the Riverside BIA's website. There is a link in my bio where you can access all of it. You can do virtual tours of all the 10 sites where we've put the installation in. There's an audio track that's soothing. There's a scavenger hunt. You guys, if you haven't signed up yet for the scavenger hunt, do it. Super fun. And there's prizes to be won. Who doesn't love winning? Yeah, and that's it. Go out there, breathe with your groups of people, smile at strangers, and give yourself a hug. And that's it. Have a great weekend, you guys. Bye.